All right, let's go. Drop the link. We're ready to roll now. Afternoon to everybody. Our guest will be up here in a minute. And let me shut that off. Afternoon, sir.
What's up, Mace?
I'm good, man. Good, man. Finally, I feel a lot better body wise. I'm good, man. It's good to hear from you. I loved your last couple of shows. I was really into it, laughing my ass off, bro. That Kayla Nicole shit was ridiculous, man.
Uh, yeah, when she come out, when she acted, yeah, yeah, that's how they do, man. That's the truth.
Oh, I roasted her ass up here last night.
They want to burn sage and
Oh
cut
man.
their hair off and become nuns, walk on the
Oh,
beach, write books. When they break up with the white man, they break up with the black man. You ain't shit, nigga. Fuck you and all that. You know.
crazy, man.
Yeah, that's why she got.
None of these hoes would be crying for a black man. They're a black girl. Man, Kayla Nicole, please go away. Go away. Oh my God. You could.
But you,
Yeah. When I
but you
saw
know
the
what really drives her is not even black men. It's white women. Women like her, they really look. I'm serious. They look at white women. It's like these white bitches cannot compete with me,
mm-hmm.
and
Fact.
that's she cannot believe that he would leave her and then have the gall to go date a white girl. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Mm-hmm. And probably the hottest, I'm talking about entertainment wise, white woman on this planet right now. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you a little something. I never said this to you. I said it last night to my audience. I think for Kelsey's sake, he should go back with the black chicks, bro, because that man does not look comfortable being with Taylor Swift. He even called Commissioner Goodell last week, told him, please stop showing us. Please stop showing her and talking about it. But of course, Goodell told him to shut up and go with the plan.
You know what, man? Tonight, Kansas City plays Denver,
10.5.
and I'm going to take Kansas City. I'm gonna be on Kansas City side. But one thing about Russell,
Yeah.
he shows up when he goes against a black quarterback. He shows up. He's a piece of shit and he's washed up. But you're gonna see one of the best games tonight from Russell. I just noticed that whenever he plays, whenever the quarterback is black, he shows up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to mom's house and watch that game tonight. She loves both of them, but it's funny. Wilson's having a good year, but because Denver sucks, bro. No one's still. It's like ever since people have figured him out as a phony, and Seattle, as we speak, is building a juggernaut. It's like he'll never get the benefit of the doubt.
Russell, no, I mean, I watched him lose Sunday
Yeah.
against the Jets. They had predicted the Jets defense would get Russell. They said that Russell hadn't played anybody, all those bad teams, and he's not going to be able to outdo the Jets defense. And sure enough, they got to him. But Russell, like I said, man, he should retire. I mean, he's consistently, most of those guys last about 12 years. A quarterback gives you about 12 years of service, and pretty much they're over with. I don't know what makes him think he can get another 5 years. That is crazy. Why he thinks he can get 5 more years out of his body? He's just not that good.
He's delusional, bro. And I'm glad that Seattle got rid of his sorry ass 1 year early than 1 year too late.
Okay, I mean, Tampa Bay and Seattle, two teams I haven't really watched.
I'm gonna see Tampa Sunday up here.
Haven't really watched them, so
Matter
I'm
of
not.
fact, I got both of them Sunday. I got Seattle and Cincinnati early up here, and then the Lions and the Buccaneers late. So I'm gonna take a look at all four.
Well, let's start out with college, man. Last week,
Oh yeah, I got you.
Notre Dame. Good Lord, Notre Dame let me down. I did not think Louisville could do. I still don't believe it. I'm sitting up here right now, and I still don't believe Louisville beat Notre Dame. I still don't believe that.
I can't believe it either, bro.
Yeah, the way they just ran all over them, I said, damn.
Yeah, man.
Guy had no time to throw. I didn't know Louisville had it in them.
Yeah, man.
And they play Pitt, I think, next. And I think a couple of predictions have come out and said Pitt's going to beat them.
Let me get that Notre Dame game up.
Now they play USC next. Notre Dame.
They play them next. I think tomorrow night.
Oh, Friday night?
No, excuse me. Saturday night. Yeah, the NBC game is Notre Dame.
Colorado plays tomorrow night.
Yeah, they play tomorrow night. Deion's tomorrow night. Notre Dame is Saturday night. Oregon and Washington is Saturday. Play. You should play.
Yeah, give me Washington.
And
they got Washington listed as 5 in the nation.
3 now.
Huh?
They're 3 now.
They're number 3 in the nation?
No, I think they're 5 in the nation, but they're 3-point favorite on Saturday. Huskies.
Man, look, like I said, this is about Penix. This ain't about Washington. I don't expect them to do anything. I can't believe, they moved them up to 5 in the nation. They're not a playoff team. I'll take him over Oregon, though. And somebody's complaint. I talked about Deion, and I brought up Bo fucking Nix, and I said Bo fucking Nix will not fucking wind up anywhere. He'll wind up in a camp and he'll get cut. And somebody argued me to death about how Bo Nix is going to be a top 10 pick. And
he is a top 10 pick.
I haven't fucking heard his name since that game. Bo fucking Nix. I haven't heard anybody mention his fucking name since the Colorado game. Nobody gives a fuck about Bo Nix. Bo fucking Nix. Nobody's gonna draft Bo Nix, bro. Nobody. Nobody's that stupid. Bo fucking Nix. Fuck out of here.
What's up, James? What's up, Coach? What's up, Iman? Oh shit!
One guy who has got my. I'm a fan now. I'm fully 100% on the bandwagon of the Texans. 100% on the Texans. I like the way they play. They need a little bit on their defense, but that team's coming together. Excuse
me, everybody. I was reading his numbers last night, and it's incredible. And this is a young man I killed back in August. He is at the very top of every category in quarterbacking in NFL right now. Every category. C.J. Stroud. Every category.
Yeah. I like that touchdown he threw too, man. I like that. I like Stroud.
I will never root for the Texans, honestly. But I will say this. Laurel and Third Ward, those Houston guys, they got something to work with now down there.
Yeah, they got a team.
They're a team. They got a nice squad, a good coach who's original Texan. Now coaching, he has only reports to the owner, which is one of the highest gigs a black man could get in sports, where he got that much power. Only person he reports to is the owner. So,
Mm-hmm.
and the owner drafted him too, and he's a original Texan. So, right now in Houston, there's a lot of hope. Good for them. I mean that. Good for them.
Yeah. Other than that, it was just a pretty regular week.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm looking at this Louisville Pitt. Yeah, believe it or not, the people are saying that they're going to lose. Now, UAB's playing UTSA, right? Now they got their quarterback last week, the brother, right?
Yeah.
And it's more to the story because I don't even keep up with UTSA.
Yeah.
They were talking about how this dude was like fifth year, his knees. I got to go look more into it, but like he's like a fifth year singer.
Yeah.
He had both knees scoped, and well, anyhow, they were favored by 14, and they won by 15. I wouldn't have took. I didn't take them because I could.
They're 9-point favorite this week against Alabama, Birmingham.
Yeah, that's Trent Dilfer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take them. I take them for that, but that's a little bit too much. But 14 against Temple, and they wind up winning by 15. But the guy, he's very elusive, man. He's very hard. They cannot sack him, and he's very accurate. And I just saw him a couple of weeks ago against the Bearcats. The Texas Bearcats. It's something. I don't know what the name of him. TBA or something. And he was killing them. And I said, man, who is this guy? And I've been following him. And then he got hurt, but now he's back. I take it. 8:00 tomorrow night, UTSA, I take it.
Okay. You want them on your list? Okay. You put it on. So you got Washington a field goal. And you got Texas San Antonio -9.
-9.5.
You got it.
And you know what? I'm back on the bandwagon. Give me my Buckeyes.
You got it.
Well, no. Well, hold up. I got to hold up on that one. 5-0. That's the magic number. When teams are 5-0,
yeah,
you gotta be careful. No, it's something about 5-0 in college football.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. It's like they'll just shit on themselves. And Ohio State sitting at 5-0. I gotta be careful giving up the 19 to Purdue. So, and they're on the road. They did something they don't normally do. They covered. The guy kicked he kicked the field goal, and then they had about 3 minutes left, and they wind up getting the touchdown. They don't even play like that. So it's like that coach, he got sort of his swagger back, but I want to put Ohio State out there, man. It's 12:00 game Saturday. I want to get back on my Buckeyes, and they're playing well, but it's that 5-0. See, what runs me off is that fucking number. If they were 6-0, I'd take them. If they were 4-0, but 5-0 is, you just have to be careful of that number that's any team. And that I think Notre Dame was, no, that was the thing about Louisville. Louisville was 5-0. Notre Dame was 5-1, and Louisville beat and they went against all types of odds and shit. And I didn't see anybody saying they would lose to Louisville. Notre Dame? Nobody. I didn't see nobody put that out. I have no idea how Louisville did that. It defies logic what they did. And then your boys, Miami, Mace, your Hurricanes.
They got robbed. Like
What
they got
they got robbed?
yeah, that was a bad call by officiating.
What when?
All right. There's like 30 seconds left in the game. And all they had to do was take a knee. Instead, the head coach wanted to run the football, and it cost him. And there's a lot of controversy down there.
What was the bad call though?
His elbow, the running back's elbow, clearly hit the ground, and they said that he fumbled and it didn't hit the ground.
Okay, what about giving up the touchdown?
That's why I say the Hurricane fans, bro. You don't let a scrub like whoever Georgia Tech's quarterback is get down the field in less than 23 seconds, bro. 75 yards, 2 passes, they win the game. That was the worst loss in all the years I followed the Hurricanes, bro. It tells you how far I go back. That was the worst loss since Doug Flutie's Hail Mary, bro.
Man, I said, what? Baby lost to Georgia Tech. I said, what the? Yeah, that's crazy.
Man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Then that good season's gone now, bro.
No. They got to win out.
No, if one more loss, so they're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they got to win out.
I know they got to win out. But
they're fine. They're fine if they win out. If they win out, they're fine. But that's a part. That's college. That's college football, Mace. You can tell those guys. Now you got to remember these are college kids. You can pound those kids' heads in the wall. Pay attention. Be focused. Hey man, don't look the other way. Man, them guys they'll fumble. They won't study film. And you know, like Notre Dame. Them guys when they play. That's the problem. When they play inferior talent, they just don't come focused. And that's the thing about USC, because a lot of people, I see Notre Dame is favorite to beat USC.
Yeah.
And common man, when a common person would say, you can't beat Louisville, how you going to beat USC? Well, see, they're going to be focused for USC. See, they weren't focused for Louisville. They're going to be focused for USC. So all that they're missing tackles and all that stuff. The way they played, man. I cannot believe he played that bad, bro. I was like, that's Notre Dame missing tackles like that, letting them guys run all over them like that.
Yeah.
But those college kids, man, they will not pay attention. They lose focus, and that's the thing. You got to get them up for them bad games too. And now I personally don't think they're going to beat USC. I don't think Notre Dame. I mean, I watched the USC game, Arizona. USC has not been playing well, but I don't think. Man, put USC down there.
You gonna take them?
Yeah, I take USC. Right? Yeah, fuck yeah.
How many points? Underdog.
I'm putting them win the game.
Okay.
Win the game. To win the game outright.
Okay. Plus what?
2.5. 2.5.
Plus 2.5. Okay. Got it. And you stayed away from Ohio State, right?
Yeah, I can't take that 5-0.
Okay. I'm still looking. I haven't picked a game yet. You know, I'm still looking.
Yeah, that 5-0 is the magic number, and you got to go to other teams. And I see Alabama's still in it. Alabama, they got one loss.
Yeah, but that's too many points.
Who they playing?
They're playing Arkansas.
What's the line?
19.5, Alabama.
Oh, I take that.
You would?
Yeah. Well, see, this is the thing. When
Oh, I got
What,
my lock of the week. I'm gonna let you talk, and then I'll let the world know.
once again, they're saying take Pitt. Pitt, Louisville, they're saying take Pitt. I
That's a
know everybody,
backyard brawl too.
huh?
That's a backyard brawl.
Okay. That's a history with it.
Yeah.
They're saying take Pitt. That's what they're saying.
I was thinking of taking my Seminoles at 17.5, but
Who, who they playing?
Syracuse,
Where they playing?
Tallahassee.
And are they still undefeated?
Yep.
Yeah. What's their record? I mean, what were they 5-0?
I think they're 5 or 6-0. Yeah.
If they're 6-0, I take it. If 5-0, I think about it.
You leave it alone. Okay. Because Syracuse, I think, played Clemson a little tough last week or the week before. I don't know when they played Clemson. I think it was last week.
Syracuse played like trash.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, Clemson blew them out.
I'll come back to that. But right now, my lock of the week is going to surprise them. I'm taking Dion 11.5 against Stanford.
Yeah, and Florida State's 5-0. The magic number. But go ahead. What was you saying?
I'm taking Dion minus 11.5 this week against Stanford.
Okay, that's Friday night. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
I saw Stanford play Hawaii. Stanford dominated.
Ever since then, they've disappeared.
I think what's happening to the Pac-12 with Dion is what's happening is he's getting everybody's best. So Stanford, it's like a bowl game. So, man, I don't know. I don't know about them winning by 9 points. They'll probably win the game, but man, I don't know. I gotta make them. I'll make up my mind Friday. I'd almost say they might even lose because these teams they're looking at this Colorado team as a must win. Like that's gonna be Friday night. It's gonna be at Colorado, right? Is it at Colorado?
Yeah, it's in Boulder.
It's in Colorado. Everybody's gonna be there. Wayne's gonna be there. That's Stanford's a shitty team, but we have to wait and see. We'll just have to sit back and wait and see.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, but I'm gonna take them though. What's up, G Mar?
And hold out on my Washington play, okay?
You got it.
I don't know. See, I wasn't expecting them to win a lot of games. I don't want to go crazy and start riding them because I like the quarterback, but I don't think they're gonna win a lot.
Yeah, bro. I agree with that, man. I'm gonna go with them. I'm gonna take the 11.5. I'm gonna go with Colorado, no doubt. I'm gonna take them.
Why are you taking Colorado?
They're just much better than Stanford. That's why.
I got you. I got you. Your boys lost, Mace. JSU. Tuesday. Did you see it, Mace?
Yeah, I saw that disaster. I was watching it right behind me. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't play them this week. I'm glad I didn't play 'em. Something gave me a bad hit in the gut. Seriously.
Well, Liberty, right?
Yep, Liberty blew them out in their building.
That's why the line maker doesn't care. He just doesn't care because in the end he knows he's gonna win in the end. So he doesn't have to worry about anybody that just keeps covering because he's gonna bait the guy. The person who's winning is gonna keep betting him. And he'll get it back. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, look, the other game I would take, honestly, I would take Alabama, but I don't know. I mean, maybe Alabama run them out. I may think about it. I mean, if I do go big, I'll go for 3 big spreads this week. I'm gonna leave Ohio State alone, but then again, Ohio State they play down to the competition sometimes, but I think they can smell it now. Ever since they beat Notre Dame, they've been on another plateau, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Well, see, the problem with that is now the Notre Dame win
Yeah,
it doesn't look that good because they lost to Louisville. Louisville's going to lose to Pitt too.
you like that game a lot, don't you?
Well, Louisville's going to be they're college kids. They're in college, man. Everybody's patting them on the back. They're having the time of their lives, man. It's going to be hard for them to get focused for Louisville. I mean, it's going to be focused for Pitt, and Pitt's waiting on them.
G Morris, what's up, family? I see you. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Pitt's pretty damn good. I think the reason why they're not getting the love yet is because Miami jumped off to a great start. Florida State's undefeated. Duke is 5-1. So everybody forgets about Pitt. And Louisville's undefeated. It's like a renaissance in the ACC this year.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
Here go my picks. All right, give me Miami over North Carolina. I think they'll fix everything. They'll get serious. It's a wake up call. I saw that coach too. I saw his face when it got fumbled. Mario Cristobal. Yeah, now it's like a little 5-minute clip because I went and looked at it, and I looked at that coach. Coach, he was like, "What?"
And put Miami.
Plus give me Miami to cover.
Okay.
Give me Pitt to cover. Louisville. Give me Miami and Pitt. Take the Washington pick off.
I took it off already.
Okay. Take the USC off. Take USC off.
All right, I'll take them off. I got you.
Give me UTSA.
I already put them on there for you.
Okay.
-9.5. I did that for you.
Okay. And
who you want me to replace with USC?
Well, just give me the Miami Hurricane.
Yep, I got
Give me the Pitt Panthers.
Yep.
Okay, and give me UTSA.
Yeah, you got it.
That's 3 picks, Mace.
Yep.
Okay. And let me see.
Pitt 7.5 underdog.
Let me get Houston tonight over West Virginia. That's 4. We only need 3, and we'll hold up right there.
Let me do Houston, West Virginia. Go all the way back to the top. Yeah, that's tonight, right?
That's tonight. Yeah.
Houston plus a field goal. Okay.
Okay. We will be watching, but we ain't gonna put no play out on Dion.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dion, and I'm gonna take. I'm leaning towards Florida State, 17.5. Yeah, I'm gonna take Colorado minus 11.5. Let me see this also. Let me see. 60. Nah, I'll just take the 11.5. So Colorado is one of my picks. Let me see the Seminoles. I'm gonna take Florida State also 17. So I got Dion, I got Florida State, and I'll find one more.
He looked Clemson dogged them out, man, Syracuse. So I don't know if Syracuse is good or bad, but Clemson ran through them.
All right, I'm gonna take Nick. Fuck it. I'll take those are my three picks. I'm taking Nick 19.5 at home, the Seminoles 17.5 at home, and I'm taking Dion tomorrow night 11.5. Those are my three picks.
I got you.
I'm 11-3 in college, 11-4 in the N.F.L.
Hey man, you winning.
Hey man, I tried, man. I'm glad I'm having 2 good years in a row because in 21 I was off. I was awful. 20 I was good. 2020
Well, most people are awful at gambling. That's why they got so many fountains. That's why Vegas looks the way it looks. Most people
You tell the truth.
Most people don't win half their games.
Bro.
But you don't have to win, you only have to be about 60% to make money. And most people don't win money. People who gamble, only 3% of those people even win.
Yeah, man.
And also you have to put money on the games because anybody can just sit back and pick the game. You got to put money on them. When you start saying, I'm going to put some money down. When you got all these teams and you got money, who you gonna put it on? Because it's like, okay, I'm gonna put money on. Am I gonna put it on Sam Houston State, or I'm gonna put it on Oregon? So that's what I'm saying. All of that stuff factors into it. It's not easy to do. So anybody who does it knows it's not easy to do. It's just not easy to do. So it's very hard to do, and most people do not win. Even these big name guys on the internet, guys on here been doing this stuff for 20 years. They'll tell you they win. They lose a lot, but they win, but they lose a lot. Losing is a part of it.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
And so nobody goes 80%, 90%. That don't exist in gambling. Because you have you have to play a lot of games. Most people want to play. Most people don't want to say, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to rock out and we're going to play one game a week and we're going to wait all the other games and stuff, forget them. Nah, the customers want to play. Tonight, you got college, you got pro. The NBA is about to start up. You got baseball. Customers want action. They want to play and they want to win, so they don't want to do it. So that's what I'm telling you. It's not easy. Anybody who does it, it's not easy. And most people, you make your plays and you hope for the best. That's why if you the female, right? You're gonna bring a woman on here. You let her pick. Hell, she might outpick everybody up here. But see, it's not about that. It's just that's the way it goes. That people got pets. They got poodles who put out picks. And sometimes the poodles go 14-0.
You're on Whiteside in the building. What's up, family? Good to see you. Yeah, you're right, bro. Seriously, you're right, man. I remember there was this chick, bro, that this was back in the 90s. That's the old betting sheet.
Uh-huh.
This white chick picked all the picks, and she said the reason why she did was because that's where the best cities to go shopping for shoes. You couldn't make it up, bro.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. So when you have to focus and do this stuff, it's not you're going to lose games. And Mace, let me just say this because we were on week 7. I don't
Yeah,
even really talk. I don't deal with fans. No, I'm just being for real. I'm not. I make money on this. I don't even talk to fans.
there
That
you go.
fan stuff. I like this team and this my favorite. I don't even talk to fans.
Yeah, that's why I never really bet on my team because I'm not a fanboy like that. I always go elsewhere. That's the beautiful thing. Like college football is beautiful because you got hundreds of teams playing every week. Just pick a game if you feel it. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I love Dion this week, bro. And after Dion cursed him out after the game, oh, I love Dion this week. I do love him this week.
Well,
So
I
this
mean,
week,
look, Dion's Dion, man. I mean, like Colorado's Colorado. I'll look at the game because it's going to be on. It's going to be the last game on. But when you tear apart a game,
mm-hmm.
I don't. Dion is a first year coach. So you look at that and you say, this dude's a first year coach. He's coming from JSU. He ain't even actually doing the coaching. It's really the guy, the coordinator is the guy from Kent State. That's really the coach. Other than that, he's just running, walking around the sideline. And will they be ready? And then how much talent they have? They do have some talent on. People brag on Colorado. They don't have the same players. The players that Dion bought there are way better than the players who were there before he got there.
Yeah, much better.
So the guy who was coaching, he don't have those players. I don't know who he was. I could go look up the old coach of Colorado. It's probably some white dude. He got fired. I don't know. He might be coaching. I don't know. He might not be coaching. But how you think he feels? He's like, fuck. If I had those players, I could win more than one game.
Yeah, facts. So Platts College picks are the Hurricanes plus 3.5.
That's make that a 2.
Okay. Texas San Antonio minus 9.5. Pitt plus 7.5.
Put the
Houston
pit,
plus a field goal.
put the Pit as a 1 and put the UTSA as an opinion.
Okay, you got it. I'll do it right now.
And those would be the 3 picks.
You got it. Okay.
Now, Mace, I asked you to get those tags and all of that because these streams should be over in the gambling side.
All right. I gotta find those tags.
So don't worry about it. You know what we're gonna do next week when I send you the thumbnail?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the tags, and what we got to do probably is before you go live, I can show you how to put the thing together because you want to at least by playoffs when you put your thumbnail up, it needs to be over on the gambling side.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the thumbnails they use, and I'm trying to make these thumbnails as close as possible, and it's pretty close to what they're using. There's a lot better than that, but I mean, I'm doing my best.
Oh, you're doing an awesome job. I totally appreciate you.
Well, but it's not going to do anything in this. It's got to be in the sports sector.
Okay. I get the feeling I know what to do.
Okay, now what we gonna do?
Yeah.
Man, one thing about Russ, man, when he goes against a black quarterback, man, he tends to play better. Kansas City, they won. Kansas City has not been playing good. That was sort of luck against Minnesota. But I think this is the problem with Denver. I don't think it's Russell. I don't think Russell's a good quarterback now. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think Russell's in the top 15 of quarterbacks. I
Yeah, I
think,
would agree with that.
yeah, I think what people are totally overlooking is Denver's defense. Denver's defense just disappears.
It's like I said, when he told the players, no more bucket hats, no more interviews with the media, no more sunglasses, and no more cell phones, he lost the team right there.
You talking about this Sean Payton guy?
Yeah, he lost the team right there. I said it to everybody. I said that team, I said they're done. I said they're gonna quit on his ass, bro. And he wanted to take social media away, but he held back on that.
Yeah, they got the worst 77. They just lost to the Jets. What it is, he was a bad hire. Now
I would agree.
you said Russell had something to do with him coming there.
No, I never said that.
Yeah. Now they got rid of John Elway too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Denver. That was a bad hire. Sean Payton is a terrible hire, and you can't get no worse than that, man. You lose to the fucking Jets.
Yep.
You lose to Miami 77 points.
Yep. And Kane said take Purdue over Ohio State.
Well, not over. you could take the points. That might not be a bad thing, Kane. I take them I take them 19 points. You take them to beat Ohio State, bro. You bowling the motherfucker. They ain't gonna. Ohio State's going to playoffs, man.
There you go.
Will they beat Michigan? I don't know. Somebody said Penn State's gonna get one of them though. Penn State's gonna get either Michigan or Ohio State.
That would be interesting.
They're undefeated. Let me see. Michigan State is playing Rutgers. Rutgers 4-point favorites over Michigan State.
Well, Michigan State's bad, and they're trying to get Urban Meyer there as soon as possible.
So, he wants to go to Michigan State?
Man, he's interested. They'll pay him too. That's the scary thing. They'll pay
him. Okay, let me see.
I got my pro picks already. I may change one, but I can tell you one game I'm taking, and I'm going to take the over. I am taking the Seahawks plus 2.5 over in Cincinnati on Sunday.
Gotcha.
No T. Higgins this week. Everybody's out. So
I got you. Let me look at my.
And the other game I'm leaning towards, I'm leaning towards the Saints getting 1.5 at Houston.
The Saints over. You talking about the Texans?
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Put me down. Baltimore over Tennessee, the Titans.
Yeah, that game is right here. Baltimore 4-point favorite.
Yeah, put that down as the number, the 2 pick. Let me get Let me get Indy over Jacksonville.
Got it. Plus 4.
And let me get Detroit over Tampa.
I think that's 4 points also. Let me take a look.
Detroit will be my opinion.
Okay.
Indy will be my 1, and Baltimore will be 2.
Okay. Get that game. Yeah.
So the Steelers got a bye this week.
Yes.
Okay, so is it division or individual teams?
It's the individual teams.
Okay.
It's only the Steelers and Packers this week.
Okay. Okay. What do you think about Brock Purdy?
Well, Brock, I think he's damn good.
Mm-hmm. You know, the funny thing about it is
Yeah.
Jimmy used to be in that offense, that same offense,
Yeah.
and he could barely, like, they still were making the playoffs. They even went to the Super Bowl, and he could barely, they didn't win nothing, right? So now that he's in this Oakland offense, right, this Las Vegas offense, I mean, you can really see how terrible he is.
Yeah. I would
So,
agree.
and see, that's another thing too. That's perfect for Purdy. Youth. And let's talk about Russell. See, that's the difference. Purdy's young. Purdy's what? Well, Purdy's what?
He's 21 years old.
21. He played what, 4 years? Iowa State?
Yep. Iowa State. Yep.
Played basically not the same, but that same quick release, for 4 years. And people were noticing what he was doing, throwing little 5-yard passes, slants. They didn't throw deep. He can throw deep, though. No, I noticed he can throw deep, but wasn't required. He's very accurate. Very accurate.
Yeah, he's Tua West. Tua is very accurate. That's what makes Tua, good as he is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tua is pinpoint accurate. Good God, he is.
Okay, but Purdy's youth is what they talk about with a quarterback or baseball. When you trying to hit the ball, your hand-eye coordination is razor sharp, and this is exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson is I don't think he had a bad career. I think now he's just too slow, and when it comes to when he goes back, he can't read that defense and get that release. When you look at a guy like a Purdy, man, Purdy don't hold that football. And Pittsburgh did the same thing to Purdy that they did to Cleveland, right? I mean, they kept sacking Watson. They forced 2 turnovers against Purdy. So Watt was getting back to him. Watt got him like nobody's been sacking him. Watt got to him, forced 2 turnovers, but Pittsburgh didn't have no offense. But when he would get the ball, he kept driving the ball on the Steelers with them coming in. He kept driving. With Dallas defense, kept driving. And it's his quickness and his accuracy. And it's not just Russell, it's all of those guys. When they go back to pass, they'll see an open man. But it may seem like a second, but that's all it takes for these guys to recover, for a guy to get his footing back, or a defender to get in the way or to get sacked. And that Purdy is showing you why you don't want these guys getting into their 30s and playing quarterback. You want these guys young so they can get rid of that football.
Mid-20s.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want a young, youthful quarterback. Russell was like that when Russell first came in the league.
Yeah, he was like that.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. I just don't get the all these guys talking about some Tom Brady. Man, you ain't no Tom Brady. You gonna give him about 12 years. Russell, you get an NFL 12 years, and then you retire. You got another contract. I ain't mad at you. They got to settle it, whatever. Get your money, and they can cut you because they do it in baseball all the time. They do it in baseball all the time. They can cut you and just pay you.
That's what Sean Payton's gonna do. He ain't keeping his ass around.
Well, he needs a quarterback though. What are you gonna do for a quarterback?
Denver's 1-5, 1-4, 1-5. They'll get one with a top pick.
Okay, but they better work on the line.
I get the feeling that you make fun of him. I could see Sean Payton taking Bo Nix.
He's better than Russell. Bo Nix is better than Russell. Russell, you know what? Russell does not see his games then. Russell don't see how bad. Man, Russell be looking terrible out there.
He does, bro. That last drive when he fumbled, bro. Sean Payton just cursed his ass out for the world to see.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I'll look it up on YouTube.
yeah, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh your ass off when you see it, man. You're gonna laugh your ass off. Denver's a disaster, folks. This will be 9 years. No, excuse me, 8 years since they won the Super Bowl, but they haven't made the playoffs. So Kane said that Penn State needs to beat Michigan or Ohio State if our coach up there wants respect. And he says, if I'm
tell Kane to go up, tell Kane you go beat him. Come on, man. You can't just you can't demand somebody beat those teams. Nobody beats those teams, man. And what are you gonna do? Okay, let's get rid of what John Franklin, right? Let's get rid of the coach for Penn State. And then what? Like the next guy gonna come in and beat those guys. I'm being for real. Like the next guy's just gonna come in, coach Penn State, and he's gonna beat Michigan and Ohio State. Come on, man. Now, he does need to win. He's undefeated. I agree with that. You call him in, you're the AD, you call him in, and you say, hey, man, we need to win this year. So, start looking at film, do what you got to do. But we got to get one of these teams. And believe me, they've already told the Ohio State coach, if you don't beat Michigan, don't come back. Don't even waste your time coming back here. We're already going to fire you. If you lose to Michigan, we will fire you. And, so don't even come back. And I think Michigan is beatable this year.
I agree.
I'm looking at Penn State. Who Penn State plays? Also, I'll tell it whoever. I wouldn't be doing a whole lot of betting against Ohio State if I was you, because they cleaned them out last week with Tua's what's the guy's Tua's brother?
Yeah, Louisville. Tumbling over. That's Maryland.
Yeah, they were undefeated, and they swore that those 17 points was instant money, and they won by 24.
Yeah,
they smoked them out, and he turned the ball. He turned the ball over twice. They got to him. Yeah, certain teams you don't bet against. You don't bet against Michigan. Michigan playing Indiana. Why bet against Michigan?
That's true. All right,
you got
their minds and plaque on the straw. So
you got Rutgers. Tell those guys you want to take Rutgers over Michigan State.
Yeah. Take that's true. That is the lock of the week. There goes your free pick. Rutgers -4 over Michigan State. Michigan State is dead men walk. Take that. You saw how I jumped on Deion last week. I said Arizona State will cover. They did. Definitely taking Deion Friday night. Love Deion Friday night. Denver upset today. No, you think Denver could upset the Chiefs? I don't see it, man.
It wouldn't matter. It's not that big a deal. Even if they did, I don't think they can. I don't think their defense shows up enough. They got too many problems. Like you said, Sean Payton, they just got too many problems. You can look at Denver and see some internal things going on.
Oh
yeah, something's going on with them. Yeah.
And when I can say it again, when Payton did that, told the team no more bucket hats, no sunglasses, no cell phone. You can't talk to the media no more. Players say, you know what, fuck this, I'm out. They're gonna cut my ass or trade me anyway.
I'm gonna tell you something about Mahomes. Mahomes has yet to have really a good game, and it might happen tonight. And
Yeah.
that little 17-0 against the Jets, and then they get a holding and a safety, and they get a touchdown. Mahomes is yet to go into the half, 24-0. And he comes out and he lets him do, and he puts up, he might get that tonight because Miami got it. Miami put 77 on him. These quarterbacks keep up with each other. This might happen tonight. This is a divisional game too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very possible you might see Mahomes put up 50 points on Denver tonight, 50 or 60.
Broncos haven't beaten the Chiefs since 2014.
Mm.
So I got our picks up here so everyone can see. I usually let Platinum have the show, but people have been like questioning my picks, and Mr. Miami does me a favor and say it's on video, which is on stream, but I did it for you. Okay, so it's up there.
Well, Mace. Okay, well, Mace.
Yes,
The guys need to understand these picks.
yes,
This thing. This is handicapping. I've been
yes,
doing this stuff for a long time, man.
yeah.
It's probably my fault. I probably shouldn't even be doing this. I probably should be with a different group of like gamblers. I've been doing this a long time. This is not just somebody throwing darts at the wall.
No,
This is
I don't throw darts at the wall either. I just go by how I feel. I go by who's playing better, who looks better. Like, for example, I'm jumping on Dion just because he cursed out his players. His players will be, especially in front of their home crowd on a Friday night, they're going to ball out against Stanford.
And you know what? The handicappers and stuff, they agree with you, Mace.
Yeah, if Dion was talking shit, I would have took Stanford to cover this game, bro. But because Dion is pissed off as hell, and I think the reason why Dion's angry because Dion now realizes his team is not that good. It's everything. To me, Colorado folks is who I thought they are. Well, I told you guys back in August. That's who they are. And they're going to lose more.
Yeah, they are going to lose. They're going to lose a couple of games they're not supposed to. It almost happened. It should have happened against State, but the quarterback, and he did it again. Dion's son has saved Dion's ass twice.
Yeah, I was impressed. He drove them down the field like that and got the field goal to win the game.
Yeah, Dion's son has saved Dion's non-coaching ass twice.
Yep, sure.
And see, I don't even like to talk about Dion because people misinterpret it. They think that I have something against the dude. He's not a good coach, man.
It's a great recruiter. That's why he has great people to coach for.
If your son saves your ass twice, you're not a good coach.
There you go. I agree. Chiefs get over 50 would be cool to watch. I don't think the Chiefs would get. You know what this game would be like tonight? When they played the Bears 2 weeks ago and they beat them 41-10. It's going to be like that tonight. It's going to be like that. Denver got no heart. And the Chiefs defense is very improved.
You think Kansas City going to blow them out?
Yeah. And it's a short week.
Yeah.
See, Platt, when you haven't won shit in 8 years, losing that whole environment is toxic and loses, bro. And I think Peyton has no other choice. Then next March, you're going to see a lot of big names out of Denver, bro, for draft picks. And they're going to run the draft. They're going to do what they did, what Seattle did to them. They're going to try and do it with some teams. Like, I'll give you a perfect example of a player, a Patrick Surtain Jr. They can get a lot for him. Jesse Simmons, the safety, they can get a lot for him. Because he ain't going nowhere. You Bronco fools Well, they're not fools because they believe in Sean Payton, not the players. He's gonna clean that shit out, and the first thing he's gonna do for you is get you a franchise QB with that high pick that they're going to have.
Man, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's handwritings on the wall. That team
No,
is a wasteland. You let Miami get 70 on you?
yeah. Now, um, Lamar Jackson, right, played Pittsburgh,
Yeah, looked
and I
horrible.
watched the game. Um, Mace, I saw one pass. The guy he mistimed his route, and Lamar threw it. He was wide open, but the guy falls down because he was going deep, but he went sort of deep left.
Yeah,
If you look at it, it's like if he would have just looked back, he could have saw the direction of the ball, but it's like he sort of the ball was thrown, he was wide open, and he started to drift to the left. Then he looks up and the ball's over his head. I mean, going right, so he tries, and then he misses the ball. Then he hits one of those guys. I think that guy from FSU hits that guy right in his head, and he drops it. And they sacked Pickett, and Lamar threw a pick. And Pickett's now all he does is look for
Pickens,
that's all he does.
George Pickens.
Yeah, you can look and see he's just said fuck this. If I get a chance, I'm throwing every pass I got to you. And so he just goes back and throws to Pickens, and Pickens gonna catch it. So and they beat him. Pittsburgh still, I mean, I think Baltimore had a bad game, but not sold on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has still got a lot, but they're gonna win. They're gonna be 8-7, 9-8, or what. They're gonna flop around, win games. They're not going nowhere. If they make the playoffs, they're not gonna go anywhere.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Now you said Bo Nix, man. Pittsburgh is the type of place that he wanted. Fucking Bo Nix. That's exactly where he's going.
Yeah, I know why you said that. You're telling the truth. That's the sad point.
Trubinsky, Mason, and Mason Rudolph has got 6 years in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're white and you're privileged and and your brother's a Hollywood actor.
I mean, he's third string.
Yeah.
You let that guy go out, man. He starts for somebody, but you keep a third string backup for 6 years. Pittsburgh's got him there.
Yeah.
Pickett's Trubisky, Rudolph. All those quarterbacks stink.
Yeah. You're right. I'm not even going to argue with it. They all stink. I ain't going to lie.
Now, that's an interesting game in college football, Mace.
Which one you like?
Tulane.
Go back over there.
What is it? Green Wave, right?
Yep. Down from Louisiana. Yep.
Playing Memphis Friday.
That's good. That's a quick game I can look up.
Now, Tulane's only lost to Ole Miss, and Memphis only lost to Missouri. I personally, I like Tulane, man.
Minus 4.5.
I think Tulane, man, Tulane's a good team, man. Now they're playing Memphis, right?
Yeah, at Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, but they're playing Memphis, but I don't get. Now I'm gonna watch some of the game, but I don't see how. I don't see how they're gonna beat Memphis. I mean, I don't see how they're gonna beat. I don't see how Tulane's gonna lose to Memphis.
You want Tulane this week?
Not necessarily. I want them. I want them. I just think they're a good team, and I think they're better than Memphis. I've seen Memphis. I say Memphis' talent.
Yeah.
Oh man, Memphis beat Boise. They had to come back. Man, I'm looking at this thing and saying that Memphis should win this game.
Yeah.
I just don't see how. But I'll be watching. I'll be watching Friday. I don't see how.
Okay.
Tulane? Tulane's only lost to old fucking Miss.
Yep.
Ole Miss is not a bad team.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mace? Memphis versus Tulane.
No, I know who Memphis is. I don't know Tulane really. You know,
Okay.
I know Tulane's pretty good, but I haven't been following them.
I got you.
You know, but if you want to play it, I put it up on the ticker for you. It's
No,
up
I
to
don't. I
you.
don't want. I don't want to play it. I'm just looking at it. Um, I'm looking at it, and Tulane barely lost to that Ole Miss team. They didn't have their quarterback. He's back now. They're playing Memphis. They got a big quarterback and they got a decent running back. They're a big play team, but
Yeah.
when I look at this game,
Yeah.
it glows. The Tulane Green Wave, that shit glows like a light over Memphis. But well, we'll see Friday. I'll probably watch the Colorado game, but and that's at 7. But I just when I look at this, I cannot believe these people think Memphis. Oh, I got the game backwards. Tulane is favored by 4.5.
4.5. Yeah, Tulane's
Yeah.
favorite. Yeah.
No, I was looking at this like Memphis was favored.
No, Tulane's favorite on the road.
Yeah. So they coming in as 4.5 favorites. Okay. It's making sense now. It's making sense. So a lot of people taking the points and
Yes.
saying, okay, it's a 3-point game. Tulane comes in, wins by 3.
Yes. That's what they're doing.
Because I was thinking it was Memphis favorite. Memphis minus 4.5. I'm like, over Tulane?
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, Mace, the Colorado thing that everybody's talking about, everybody's against Dion and how Dion is changing everything and I've really been keeping up with it because half of the content about Dion, it ain't even about football, it's about other shit.
And you don't see those hot wings commercials anymore from KFC, do you?
No, I haven't. What did something happen?
He's been losing, bro.
What does that mean?
Once the excitement go away, he goes away. But don't worry, Dion. I got Prime. I got you this week. I'm gonna run with that pick, bro. No doubt. I'm taking that 11.5. Dion, man.
Well,
if he wasn't angry, I would have said I'll take Stanford. But see, that motherfucker has been pissed all week, bro. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take it.
it's that what his son saved his ass. And you know what? I'm pissed ASU didn't fucking play defense.
I covered with that. It was only 27-24 plot. There was no 50 something.
No, I'm saying if the guy plays defense, that guy shouldn't be open deep late in the game like that for him to throw that ball.
I'll tell you the player to look out for tomorrow night. Saturday night. Jerry Rice's son is the real deal for USC, bro. Oh man, I'm in love with his kid. Bro.
Jerry Rice's son?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
USC?
Yes.
What position?
Wide receiver. That's who Caleb Williams be throwing all these touchdowns to.
What's his name?
Get it for you right now while we're talking. professional right now. He's a sophomore too. Oh, that kid's a player. His kid's is a very good player,
Did
very
you
polished.
see Caleb take the goddamn lineman? he took
Does
the
he
guy.
what?
He took the guy on a 1 yard sneak. He takes the guy in the end zone. The guy tries to. No, I'm saying the guy's cock strong. He tries to wrap him up on the goal line,
Yeah.
and he just picks the guy up, the defender, and takes the guy into the goddamn end zone. I said, "What the?" I said, "Wait a minute, who's the quarterback?" Yeah, that guy. He was trying to prove something. Caleb was trying to prove something, but
Yeah, they've been killing the kid because he let Shador Sanders off the hook the other week. They've been getting on. Penix and Penix and not Bo Nix, somebody else. They're leading in the Heisman voting.
okay.
So let me get it this
If Deion's son, what is Colorado? 4-2.
way. Yeah, 4-2. Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be 2-4 if it wasn't for his fucking son.
Yep.
His son saved his ass against Colorado State, and then I'm looking at the Arizona game, and it like 30 seconds. I see Arizona State score, and they're finna go into overtime, and this guy gets open deep.
Brendan Rice.
Brendan, okay, I don't. When I watch the game, I don't have the sound up.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't
Yeah,
listen to the bullshit.
so they might have been saying it because I've seen a couple of Colorado games, and I saw the game last week. I didn't even know. Yeah, I had no idea that was his son.
Yeah, he went wild against Colorado, man. Colorado. Rice is the number 2 receiver. This guy was going to the N.F.L. next year's draft. He's the number 1 receiver. They had no answers for Rice. And you can tell Rice wanted that game because Jerry hates Deion to this day. So
Okay, well they didn't. They won, but they garbage can. They do a lot of garbage can stuff. Look, and that's Deion, and that's fine.
yeah, man.
But yeah, that's all I got, Mace.
I love you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right.
Man, have a good week. What time you going on tonight?
I don't know. Probably I don't know. Probably 6 or maybe earlier.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm off tonight, so if you're on, I'll do like the last 2 shows you had. I'll stay on, bro. Oh, one more question about the show with Miss Ali. How did you really feel that she threw Samuels under the bus like she didn't trust him, bro?
Oh, she didn't. A lot of people. Okay. Well, unfortunately for Kevin Samuels, he passed away, right?
Yes.
Man, do you know there's like 3 books about that man out? Books.
I didn't even know.
There's books. Go on Amazon. That's like 3 books. He didn't write those books. So
yeah,
his
fandom did.
His who?
His fans.
Okay, well, he still had. All right, Mace. The man still has a family. He has a child, right? He has an heir, right?
Yeah.
A lot of that money's not going to his family. And I see that YouTube shut down like 3 other channels that was redoing his stuff, and they was monetized. I think YouTube his family finally reached out and they got those down. But she didn't like Kevin. Now, let me explain why. Mm-hmm. She is a pro-black. She is a person, with Farrakhan and stuff like that. The way Kevin talks to women, she's not going to approve of that.
Yeah, I agree.
So even though he was respectful to her and said that it was her book that motivated him, that's not going to change how she feels about the way he was applying what she said was her her theories, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people, we forget that when Kevin passed, half of the space was monetized against him. Half of the space was calling the man gay.
Mm-hmm.
They were making, just stream about the man, right?
Yeah.
And now that he's passed, all of those people are now pretending to be his friend and how, and all of that stuff. And but you know what, Mace? I'm really the only person he shouted out.
He shouted me out too, believe it or not. I'm not
You,
joking.
you should go find that stream, man, and put it on your podcast. I'm sure. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. I didn't hear every one of his shows. He shouted other people
This
out.
is before this is before he blew up. I'm gonna tell you right now, very early April 2020, right before he started doing the women butchering, right
Okay.
before. Because I left to do my platform, to build my platform, put it together. But on my last show, I was in his chat room. He gave me a big shout out. Yeah, he said, "What's up, Mace?" Yeah,
There you go.
I
There you go.
appreciate you. I'll find that show and then bring it up.
He showed love to a lot of people
He
in
was
the
great,
space.
man. He
And
did a lot for me. I'm not kidding. He did so because remember I was rocking Samuels, and you did me a favor and a lot of people a favor when you did that video, Black Men, You Belong There Too. When he talked about black men put their heads down, how black women have no other choice to go the other way. That means date out because black men didn't step up to the plate.
mm-hmm.
And he was right about that. I go back with him when he used to do his videos from his car in Oklahoma City on his iPhone.
Okay, okay. The problem black women are going to find,
Yes.
right, is
Mhm.
they're not wanted by men of other races. See, this is the problem with the whole the male female dynamic. Is every black man wanted? Every black man wanted by women of other races? Nope,
No.
not at all. But there's still men, and I'm going to say something. If they can make money,
Mm-hmm.
if they can make money,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's more women than men in our society. A man who makes about 80,000
Yep.
in America, say he's about 40, and you could make that. By 40, you could make it if you really try, if you really focus on it, like you
Mm-hmm.
transfer, like you say this job, I'm making as much as I can. It's obvious they're not going to promote me. Let me look across. Okay, here's a company. I'm doing basically the same thing, but I can get this position here and I'm making this. And there are people in the hospital field who make way more than 80. They make like 400, $500,000, and they're just in hospital administration. You can make that by you being a man, 40, unattractive to American women, right? You can easily go not you don't have to be the DR. It don't have to be Central South America. It could be Europe. You can go to these foreign countries, and there are women who are very attractive, very young, but because you are making a considerable amount of salary compared to what they have to deal with there, they'll be with you. They'll be with you. Well, like when I say the women are not one, they're just not. The men don't want the women here.
Yes.
And then another thing, the women care because they're obese, they're not that attractive compared to the women there. So you can't, it's not the same thing. The women like to try to act like, well, we could do the same. And actually they can't. They can't. So
Yeah. Keep
men
talking.
can find a life. If they don't want to have one here, they can find a future there. But it does require the man doing the work here, which is
Facts.
often left out all the time, because they try to make it seem like all you got to do is just be born with a dick, and the heavens are gonna part. And from coming up from living over there, there were men over there who didn't get none. There was men over there who did not get women. There were men, they stayed on base. They stayed on base. They didn't get none. Now, it was obvious it was hookers, but they didn't want them. And most people don't want that anyhow. You'd have to go over there and see for yourself You don't want that. Well, I would assume you would. Most men don't want that. You don't want that. But that's available. But other than that, like the women in the city and over there was men over there who didn't get women. And I was there. I seen that. If you had to work out, you had to have your shit together. Now, Kevin is right when he was saying that to the men here. And the men will find that out. I mean, if that's what you want. But the space, there's never going to be anybody like that guy. The space will not replace it. That's what kills me about guys. They think they can replace it. It's like you can't replace that dude, man.
He is a once in a kind treasure that unfortunately we lost too soon. Misha Mack is in the chat. Mwah!
Did she dye her hair? Hold up, Mace.
Yeah.
Did she dye her hair?
I'll let you know right now. Come and pull her up. Yeah.
You sure?
You like her silver? You like her nice the hair that's white and black, or you like another?
No. Did she dye her hair yet, Mace?
No, she ain't dye her hair.
Time her out. Time her out.
For the greetings, and no, it's not dyed. That's what she told me.
Time her out, Mace. Time her out.
I'm getting out of here, man. I love you, bro. Misha, right, I hope you had a great birthday. Platt, I appreciate you being here, man. Okay. And whenever you're on, I'll be in your chat.
All right, man.
Oh, one more thing. Tell Truck, I completely agree with him with that argument you guys had late Friday night about men not choosing women that have already been used up. I totally agree with Chuck. Truck.
Okay, I'll pass that to him, man.
I appreciate you, man. Be good.
All right.
All right, man. Good day. Misha, I love you. Everybody, I love you. Hit that like button on your way out. The pics are at the bottom. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. We'll talk about the Detroit Lions. How much of a juggernaut they're turning into in front of everybody's eyes. Who chooses to see? Most guys are not buying it, whatever. But I do. For Misha Mack, Canes, G. Morris, who else was in here? My boy Jim's. Jerome Whiteside, shout out to him. Star P, what up, though? Coach was in here, the game show host. My man Jim's in here. Tony Manzano in here. Everybody who came by, people in the clouds, go bet, go make your picks, win some money. I appreciate you all being here this afternoon. Good day from Iman Perry too. Good day from the Oasis, everybody. Get home safe from the plantation. Thank you for being here, everybody.